seeing here is 2003 Ford Explorer. It's Eddie Bauer edition with beige and the DVD stuff in there. A little more options here. Just got dropped off. I'm gonna show you some pictures how he came in. Wasn't even running condition. The battery was dead. Didn't have any oil in there for some reason. Basically just went over to AutoZone, got some oil, topped it off, and just make sure everything else, the fluid wise, new battery and everything, now it's running and all that crap. I bought this off on the Copart auction, and this is how they actually salvaged this car, because of this part here, which couldn't be replaced, probably under about $200. I found a few local sellers, so I'm gonna probably come over and pick it up. The reason why I bought this truck is this one actually could tow way better than my Dakota. Dakota could only tow like 6,000 pounds, whereas this could pull like 8,000. Has back seats, nice leather seats, so I could, put my kids in here and out, no problem. Obviously it's newer, it has less mileages. I'm not worried about the brakes or anything like that. It will probably need to be replaced anyway. Had the flat tire. I put this 2 of these for now. It's not leaking anymore. I did a test drive earlier. That wheel was like completely half off, so I had to tighten down. Good thing I found out before I pull out. Everything else works, just this hatch needs to be replaced, and just do some brakes and maybe some suspension. I'll probably pass the safety inspection, enhanced inspection for salvage title cars. So I'll probably I already have a buyer for a truck, so I'm just gonna be in need of the hatch, which I'm gonna probably pick it up tomorrow, and I'll be driving this thing instead. I think I'm gonna be much happier with this thing. Fuel economy is about the same, or this one's slightly better. Drives better, more entertainment inside, has a CD instead of a cassette, and way cleaner condition, I would say. So I'm pretty happy with the purchase so far. Has some dents and scratches here. I buffed it out. Here you had the big ass lines. You can't really see it. This thing is actually deep, so I couldn't take it out. Has a hole here punched in. It's done. I want to take this off, and I realize there's some like rust bubbling here, which is okay because the amount of how much I paid for this thing, so I'm gonna probably fix it up and spend another couple $100, and I should be good to go. So, and I'll be able to tow the trailer, no problem. Already has a hitch for the trailer. I don't have to buy. I was gonna buy it for Dakota. Already has this thing built in, so I don't need to buy anything replaced. And yeah, I think this was a good buy. Probably needs some alignment, I don't know. It was in some accident. It looks like it kind of hit the curb and hit backwards somewhere and just broke all the glasses. So yeah, everything's fine, everything's sealed. The door closes nicely. Today what I'm working with is this car. A customer actually got in a slight accident. I don't think this is major, but the hood is bent and the headlights actually cracked and damaged the obviously the front bumper, as well as the whole front end of the car, the radiator support, let's see, the fender, so which we all have upstairs. So just offer him some deal together, and just gonna replace all of them. So it'll take me a couple hours to finish all this. because I was about to do all the clearance sales anyway upstairs and try to get rid of a bunch of parts just recent. So it kind of worked out. So let's see what I could do, and he could possibly do a custom tune later if our next appointment shows up and there's nothing really wrong with this car. So his front end is this here. As you can see, this was all crushed up and kind of banged up and bent, and the hood barely closes because the dent there. So I'm about to put this on. Before I do this, I'm gonna actually take I was about to rip this fender out and take this hood off. Put the hood on first so it doesn't scratch anything. Basically doing this by myself, and put the fender on. Put the whole radiator support on, and just put the rest of the stuff on. It only took me like half an hour to get to this point, but if this was my wiring or harness, I would have just cut it. But since this is going back to the car, I actually try not to cut anything, and it took me a little more time, but other than that, so far it's good. Alrighty, it's pretty much all set. Hood is adjusted. Looks pretty good. A Panda looking car, white and black combination. So the hood was in pretty good condition, so it's fender. Some little scratches here and there, but I think it looks good. So he's gonna wrap it. Everything works like it should. Horn's working, all the harnesses are back into place. This thing was ripped, so I kind of stitched it with a zip tie. The old drifter thing. And the hood latch actually works great. Now the hood pops open easily. And there we have it. I just had to bolt this down, I guess, for his intake, and he's gonna be on his way. So, and I'm just gonna work on this car, putting in the rich colors and a few other things. Oof, hungry. So it's about 7 o'clock. All the customers left. The guy that I worked on the fender and hood, the whole front end, just took off like half an hour ago. So he decided to do a subframe, the rigid colors too, after the other guy loved it. So I ended up just doing installs from the first thing in the morning to like 6 o'clock. I'm so tired, especially like bending over just in the one like position for a long time to work on that front end. It was just like really terrible. But anyway, just have to kind of clean up because tomorrow we're expecting a few customers coming in, the can tune, and we also have a clutch job tomorrow as well. So just gotta clean up. And Aaron's coming in, so but before I leave, I'm just gonna change the spark plugs on this Ford Explorer. It runs and drives, but it has a little misfire, so I assume it's just the spark plugs, and I ordered those NGKs, so I have to probably clean up here too. Yeah, long day. Did the 2 rigid color install. The other guy that showed up earlier wanted to do the throttle body spacer, which I had it in stock, and also a pulley, a used pulley. So I had to install that too. Just I don't know. Guess who's back? Who's this guy here?
Papa Ortiz.
Yeah, he's Papa now.
Papa Aaron.
Papi.
Hey, Papi.
But you've been slacking, answering customers' PMs and stuff. That's unacceptable, somebody said.
Yeah, it's unacceptable because I should not be able to take care of my baby.
That's unacceptable.
I gotta take care of customers first.
Unacceptable! Then why reach in when you could just go to main channel, just contact me, man. Emails, phones.
Nobody likes you.
That's true.
That's what you're saying.
but he's here. On Saturday, we're working on this transmission again. Had a few cantons this morning, so it worked out. Have another car. We'll probably start doing the install on Monday. And that's it. I just want to put this in.
Again, you sleep.
Yeah, how's a Papi life? Because I know exactly how it is.
Yeah, that's kind of rough, actually.
See, a lot of viewers are probably like kids, like the teenagers or in 20s. They don't know what it is like. See, you didn't know that like a few months ago. You're like, oh, I'll just leave him in the bed.
Well, freaking, I got shitted on 3 times. Got pissed on a couple of times.
It's not like you put them in sleep and they'll just sleep. Right?
No.
That never happens. They'll wake up every hour or every 10 minutes. Ticking bomb, like you posted up.
Gotta be quiet.
Yeah.
No, during the day is not a problem. It's not a problem at all during the day.
Huh.
It's at nighttime where he just...
Yeah, exactly.
During the day he sleeps. Like, as soon as he put that, he's out. Nighttime,
That's the car that was dropped off today. We're doing the header install and custom tune on Monday. So he just decided to just drop it off today. Get a ride. Nice M&S kit in the front. Looks like the same one that I took a picture of or a video of. Oops, the silver one. And this one actually has a air ride. This is just the height, regular height. I want it to be at this height right now. And when we're tuning and whatever, so we adjusted it, but it was slammed. So it has a whole compressor setup in the back. It looks pretty nice. Little diffuser. I don't want to show the license plate, but it's nice. And we're working on this transmission. And the owner is actually bringing us the whole new clutch setup. So we found something a little awkward on this setup, so it's ready to be in. It's just started snowing, so maybe his here, or maybe not. So we're gonna have more footages starting next week. Aaron's gonna be back in the office, and we'll have more activity.
More
in the shop, other than me just posting stuff online. So I'll see you guys next week. Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.